Hey guys, Mike from Wrestling Then and Now. Thanks so much for checking out the YouTube channel and for all your support. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. I have so much content coming up. You don't want to miss anything. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. It really does help my channel grow. Thanks again.
Talk to you about Curt Hennig and Rick Rude.
Well, Rick, definitely two of the best workers in WWF at the time and that stuff. Rick just had such a great gimmick, and that it fit him perfect, man. What he did and that stuff, I mean, the body he kept, everything else, his work, the way he was a great talker, and just incredible. Those two guys were, like I say, two of the best. Curt, same thing. Curt's one of my top 10 wrestlers ever. I mean, he definitely is. He could do anything in the ring. Some of the stuff he did, I look out there and say, I've never seen that done before. Like we did that turnbuckle, boom, 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 all the way down to the bottom. Each one by a time. It's like, wow. I mean, just Curt was great. And what an athlete he was, too. I mean, literally all those things they would show, that was Curt. If he couldn't beat you, he would keep working on it till he could beat you the next time. That was Curt. Curt did not like to get beat on anything. He had to win everything. That was Curt. And Rick too. Rick was a tough guy also. He was he was a great arm wrestler.
Right.
And the funny thing is, and this is a true story, in Minnesota, I'd arm wrestled too. And I was a 4-time state champion in different states. So it came down that I was in Minnesota, and I was nothing at this time. Rick was. That's when he had the big hairdo at that time too. And I did the state tournament, and Jesse Ventura was the guest referee at the time. So I come out for the final match, and Jesse looks at me and he says, "Oh, brother, you don't know who you're going against." Who comes out? Rick Rude. Now, I really didn't know Rick Rude at this time, okay, because I wasn't involved in that yet. And I beat Rick.
Really?
And Jesse looks, he goes,
wow.
"Who the hell are you? Who are you?" I mean, just, I was a very good arm wrestler. Now, I would have never taken on Scott Norton. Scott Norton was a goddamn world champion. He was a beast, and still to this day is a beast. But it was fun, man. I enjoyed it. That's how I met Rick the very first time.
Did he remember you when you were breaking in that you were the guy who beat him in arm wrestling?
I asked him one time just for fun. That's when he was a top spot. I said, "You want to trade paychecks for a couple weeks? Let's go have an arm wrestling match. Let's trade paychecks for a couple," because he was making money. He was making money at that time, but no, we never get in that stuff. Just Rick was a good guy, great worker. And it just, like I say, it's sad that all these guys, so many of these guys you're talking to me about are all gone now, because they were such incredible people and that stuff, and what they did for the business, what they could do in the business was amazing. It really was.
Yeah, you're right. Unbelievable. Oh, I forgot to ask you, did you have any matches with the Warrior?
Never did. I wish I could have. I would have loved to. I love Jimmy, and Jimmy was a gimmick. He was a gimmick out there. He never had to be a great worker and that stuff. He wasn't there to be a worker.
Right.
He was a gimmick. He come out. Let me tell you, it was tough what he did. Try sitting backstage all night long where you're just sitting. And all of a sudden, you got to go 100 miles an hour through that curtain where your heart goes 0 to 100 like that. And you got to go out there, jump on those things, run up and down, shake those ropes like a madman, get inside those, hit those ropes and that stuff. And it's like, brother, I'd be passed out by then. It's like my heart be ready to keel out of me at that time, because that's a lot to do that quick when you've just been sitting all night.
Right.
He did it all the time. Every night he did it. Every night.
You guys never worked, ever?
No, never worked together.
Wow.
No, me and Jimmy got along great. We did a tour independent when we were over in Europe. I really got to know him really well over there. We had a lot of fun together and that stuff, We actually tried to Berlin when they took down the wall. We went to the east side, and we went to a Gold's Gym to work out together. And we actually tried getting the Gold's Gym sign on the east side take it out of the goddamn concrete, but we never could. I mean, we tried. We wanted that East Berlin Gold's Gym sign.
Wow. How would you get on a plane? You didn't think that far ahead.
I went right.
Oh man, that's crazy. And if you want to meet the Warlord, which I will be there because I cannot wait to get another picture with you, Warlord. You can go to the Men in the Arena in New Jersey, May 4th for 80s Con 5. This was 80s Con 4. We're coming back,
Right.
80s Con 5. You're going to be there, Warlord. I can't wait to see you in New Jersey.
That's great, man. I'm glad. It's going to be fun being over there and seeing Demolition, of course, and I mean, there are brothers and that stuff, and see the other guys and that. So it's the show last year was great. I know the show probably be even better this year. So a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Awesome. Do you have anything you want to plug? Do you have any, if promoters want to reach you, do you have any social media?
I don't do social media just because I like to keep my life separate of everything. I just like keeping it quiet and that stuff. Me and my partner now have wrestling buddies on with the brothers Gatter now. They look incredible. They came out really, really nice. I mean, I'm really surprised how well made they are and how tough they are. I got a friend that bought them, and his son takes them and smashes them against the wall, everything else. He said, "Brother," he said, "Terry, that thing don't budge." I said, "They did a great job. They really did." Because a lot of them, they just splatter everywhere, and they're tough, man. They're really good in that, But those came out really good. Also, we just had first time ever. Barb and me just had our action figures together through Epic Toys, which is great. They came out great, and they've been doing really, really well over there. Ours and Demolition came out same time over there, doing really, really good over there. And in the future, we got a lot more stuff coming out through Power Town. Greg Gagne, his new action figures. We're gonna have those big rubber guys coming out. We're gonna have those, which is gonna be really nice. So we have a lot of stuff coming out here in the future coming up. So it's good, man. I enjoy it. It's nice that it's been 30 some years, and here still everywhere you go, people know you because the era you're in. I mean, it was the most incredible era there ever was. Both lucky enough in the NWA and WWF at the same time, and being with all these guys, the fun time I had. It was hard work to travel and wrestling, but it was fun being with them. They made it a pleasure, and that's what was fun. And we became all brothers, and it's really, really cool. It really is.